If you've noticed Google traffic is dipping lately, it's not your fault. It's because people aren't searching the same way anymore. They're asking AI engines like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. And that means the next big wave in content marketing isn't SEO, it's GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. So what is GEO? Well, GEO is the art of creating content specific for or to support generative models like ChatGPT or Perplexity when they scrape your site. So what happens is when a user asks a question, we can create content for those specific prompts or keywords that users are asking AI. Once AI has got those questions from the user, it does a Google search or it scrapes through your website and it will try to answer as best as possible. So the more content you have that's specific to generative models like ChatGPT or Perplexity, the higher chance you have of being recommended by one of these models. It's no longer about fighting for that #1 spot on Google. You're more fighting for AI responses these days. So why is GEO that important? Well, in a recent study from Buffer, which is one of the global leading social media scheduling tools, they found that LLM-driven users, so users that have came from asking models like ChatGPT, for example, what is the best social media scheduler in 2025, those users being referred convert 185 times better when compared to organic search traffic, 185 times better. So what's that? So why is that? Well, users, when they search on Google, what they're doing is they're likely looking at multiple sources before they make their final decision on who to go with and who to spend their money with. So just because they've came to your site doesn't mean they've looked at your YouTube channel yet, or your Trustpilot score, or looked up reviews elsewhere and compared competitors. But when it comes to ChatGPT and other AI models, these users are have a much higher likelihood of converting, and that's because they've likely already gone through that process with ChatGPT before they've been referred to your website. So how can you create content specifically targeted at getting you recommended by these AI models? Well, there's lots of free tools out there. This is one that I am biased. I have created this tool here, NeverDrafts, and essentially what it does is it will pick specific keywords for you and your brand every single day, and it will create content specific to you for that phrase. And it's all optimized specifically to get it to rank as well on Google, but mostly on AI search. That's the #1 thing that we're going for here. So how does it do it? Well, it creates content firstly that sounds like you. It came from your own brand. It researches you, your competitors in great detail and finds gaps in your keywords and phrases that your competitors are ranking well for, which you're not ranking so well for. You can see here, it's really simple to get started. You connect your business, we find your keywords automatically, and daily blog posts are created and posted to your integration on complete autopilot. There's nothing that you need to do. And there's lots of examples on the website, lots of case studies where you can see it screenshots, it can grab, it can generate stock images, it can generate AI images. And it really is the #1 leading tool on generative engine optimization. And that is where the future of search is going. It's super easy to get started and it is definitely worth looking at. So if you want to future-proof your SEO strategy and start optimizing for AI discovery, you need to start using tools like NeverDrafts, because we're here to help brands move from search-based SEO to GEO, automated and completely done for you.